Good morning, everyone. We're about to start. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this first official satellite event of the University for Peace in RightsCon, Costa Rica. Today, we're going to be talking and we're going to be starting discussions on the human rights and peace building in the digital era. So, right now, without further ado, let's welcome the words of Vice Rector Juan Carlos Sáenz Borgo, so we can welcome all of us into this first discussion. Juan Carlos.
Good morning. Welcome to the University for Peace. Welcome to the people who are seeing this from the streaming. We are very happy that you were able to make it here to Costa Rica and to the campus. I know there have been some complications on the arrival of some people that were invited to the event, but thanks God we have the streaming. We can have can overcome these obstacles and to have this dialogue with the people with the screen and from the people that are here. Here at the University for Peace, we are more than welcome to open the doors for you all and to help you to open the space to find the answer for the many questions that we have. The University for Peace was created by the General Assembly 40 years ago with the mandate to train people for peace. 40 years ago, it seems there was a different world, the Cold War, but especially the way that we work was completely different. 42 years ago, the university has a regional mandate, and one of the main tools that the university had 42 years ago was Radio Peace, Radio Paz. Radio Paz was an extremely powerful radio that transmits here from campus that covers Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala with messages of peace. At that time, was the civil wars on the region, and the voice of the University for Peace, the voice of the messages of peace was very important in the whole region. You can imagine right now that Radio Peace is not working anymore because, what can we do with a radio right now? I think Marshall McLuhan never thought when he wrote that the medium was the message that the transformation of everything that we do will be in this scale. And I think more than ever, the medium is the message. And one of the elements that we need to understand is how this digital work can help us to achieve our mandate to promote peace. But one of the elements is we don't know actually what that means. At the university, we started to work in two areas that we consider very important. One was how we exercise the freedom of expression, not just from the legal point of view, of the institutional point of view. It's how this new environment affects the people that work on the media. Because that work completely changed. We're not talking about journalists anymore. We're not talking about newspapers or news channel. We're talking about citizens, journalists. We're talking about people that inform. But from the point of view of our analysis and how we have been working, especially from the works in this case of Maria Teresa Garrido, how the gender analysis help us to understand a completely different reality. Why women are more affected in the way that they exercise the journalism in comparison with men in a binary approach. And it's something that is new in our analysis. And of course, from the point of view of peace building, it's a completely different reality, where the message, where the medium is key, how we use all these new platforms on the construction of peace. The other route that we have been working is how organized crime undermine peace building. Not just for the point of view of how organized crime put the money on it, is how this huge world of black economies undermine the peace processes in a completely different way than before. It's not just the drug dealers who pay for it. No. That's, and the 80s movie. It's the same movie of Radio Paz, okay? It's a completely different way where we have extremely sophisticated structures that works around the world with law firms, human resources people, lobbies that really undermine political processes, undermine peace processes, etc. And this is an area that is led by Professor Mauricio Vieira here that help us to understand it. But clearly, these are just two tiny elements of the whole construction. And that's why we started 2 years ago a global center for peace innovation, because we understand that there are ways to do peace building in a completely different way.
Hi everyone. If anyone can hear us, we can't hear properly the presentation here. So if anyone can help us with that, thank you.
Somebody can help her? I don't know. Let's see what can we do. So with the Global Center of Peace Innovation, what we want to do is open a space, okay, to see how these new technologies can help us to promote peace in a completely different way. Here at the university, we keep discussing all the time because I'm afraid the reality is moving so fast that we are, behind and behind and behind. Last year we were discussing if it was ethical or not to use ChatGPT. This is a discussion that completely, even here in Costa Rica, they prepare a project of law for the Legislative Assembly, and the project of the law was prepared by ChatGPT. So this is not a discussion anymore. ChatGPT is here. The point is how we use all these new tools, all these technologies in the work that we are doing. That's why we open this space. We call for this space to see if the tools that we have right now are compatible with the idea of peace promotion and protection of human rights. Is to really we see if we can have a type of a test of what we need to do in order to really create a safe environment that these new technologies can, first of all, protect and enhance the human rights of the global community, and also if we can use these technologies articulated for the protection of human rights to really promote peace building. And then we wanted to do in the framework of the RightsCon, to do it in this as a first satellite event in a very relaxed environment. Even though I'm talking too much, the idea is to have a very relaxed environment, to enjoy the nature, to enjoy campus, and to really open a space to exchange, to open a space to talk, and open a space to listen to each other. That I think is something extremely important, to really listen what the other want to say, really understand, and start a dialogue. Something that sounds like magic. I listen to you, you listen to me, and then we start to exchange from these very basic ideas. And this is the invitation for today. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for attending this invitation. And I hope we can have a very fruitful day of conversation, of exchanging, of discussion around these very, very pressing topics for our civilization. Thank you very much for all of you.